Alright, so trying a new setup in a much different area. But I have another unboxing video. Yay! This is fan-made Helluva Boss Pride merch. So, I mean, I already know what's in this beforehand, because of course I bought it. This is my first time having it in hand, though. None of this is officially licensed merch, so you won't be able to buy it at Vivzy Pop's official store or anything. I will link to all of the people who helped make it. And I will link to their website. Their website is probably going to go offline at some point because this is a very limited thing. The only actual, official part of this would be, I believe, some of the artists who work on this also worked at Spindlehorse, and I know for certain that one of the voice actors from Helluva Boss signed object in this box. Gonna have to cover this up on the top because that's my address, and I think I've already shown that off enough at this point. Alright, let's get this sucker open. First up, immediate thing I notice is the wealth of packing peanuts. Just so many of these. Might sound like a diss, but I love packing peanuts. Okay, so we've got a bag of pins. They're all pride flag pins. Most of them are, of course, big chunky metal button pins. One of them is an acrylic pin. Let's open them up and go through them one by one. Sorry if the lighting is too awful for you to see anything. As you can tell, I'm recording in a very different location. Alright, first up is just a normal rainbow flag, the main characters, encouraging everyone to be gay and do crime. Fair warning, the queer community does not usually intend that to be literal. The only acceptable options for, well, I guess crime is usually acceptable. Most of it goes unpunished anyway. Kind of a bad country. But most queer people try to avoid crime if they try to avoid it. Of course, a lot of queer people also have to deal with queerness being a crime. Which is why the saying exists in the first place, because it is illegal in some places to be gay, which means being gay is doing a crime. Alright. Here is the non-binary flag, represented by RoboFizz, doing the little heart. RoboFizz is a robotic clone of a prominent character in the show. Okay. We got the bisexual pride flag, represented by Luna. I'm probably gonna actually go through all of these one by one and figure out which ones I like the most out of all of these, because the art for each one is very different. Got a ton of different art styles. Here is what I believe is another looks to be another bisexual pride flag, this time with Millie and Moxie. doing a little couples pride. It's cute. Asmodeus, of course, has the pansexual pride flag, which makes sense for him, considering he's the king of what pretty much amounts to a very large place where people can go out and just be all the varieties of gay. And Octavia has the lesbian flag. So far, a lot of this is just headcanons from people who enjoy the show and like to theorize about, okay, what's going to happen to all these characters and how are they going to interact with each other. And finally, an inclusivity pride flag. So that would be the normal rainbow pride flag, along with stripes indicative of the trans communities and, well, a lot of the other communities that get overlooked by queer communities, because of course there are people in queer communities who do have intentional ingrained prejudice, so they created a flag with multiple different stripes. One stripe that evokes one large, sort of chunky triangle stripe to evoke the trans flag, and then two more lines to say, hey, we're going to include people of color and disabled people in this as well. So here's her in front of that flag with a little sash, rainbow sash. All of these. Which one is my favorite? Oh, well, of course. It has to be this acrylic one. The trans pride flag. Represented by Sallie May, who is a canonically trans character and is voiced by a trans actor. This is an acrylic pin, so it's much larger, much chunkier. Well, not much larger. It's about half the size of the normal pins, but it is much thicker. Little chunky block of a flag. Very cute. Enjoy all of that. Gonna have to figure out which ones of those I might want to wear. Because of course I don't exactly have a place to put all of them, and using the flags for every community at once would be a little rude. Because these are kind of sub-communities within the larger queer community. Oh gosh. Got a lot to get through. Okay. Anything else, or is it just the paper stuff? It appears to be just the paper stuff. Alright. Oh god, I lost a packing peanut. No! Not the peanuts. I do really, really enjoy packing peanuts, by the way. Can never go wrong with them. I mean, okay, you can't go wrong with them. They're probably extremely bad for the environment, but I enjoy them. Gotta get all the cardboard off. Oh dear. The glue for this one is much fiddlier. Oh, they really did not want these. Okay. Hello? Do I have to cut you open? Oh dear. This is hard. Should I have scissors for this? I feel like I should have scissors. Okay, I'm gonna be back with scissors. Don't look at anything in the box. Don't even look at the box. There are scissors over here. I believe in my heart that there are scissors over here. None of those are scissors. Those definitely aren't scissors. Yeah, those aren't scissors. Man, there sure are a lot of not scissors. Blimey, none of these are scissors. Would you look at that? 0 scissors. 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 Well, I mean, I can pretty definitively say that those aren't scissors. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I missed the most obvious scissors. Oh my god. Holy fuck, I'm a dumbass. Okay. Back. Hope you didn't see my address. Hope you didn't see my address. Don't tear anything. Oh my god. This is so stressful. Aside from the stress of that, we now have it open. And I didn't have to. Well, actually, I guess I did have to destroy the entire thing. Okay. So, first up on the list, gonna go with the postcard first. This postcard is definitely the one that's like, aw, that's hilarious. It's a little love is love postcard, if you can see that. And obviously the joke here is that, well, not really a joke, but the idea is that love is love is supposed to be like just kind of the, you know, hey to all the people who don't like us, queer people who don't, you know, to all the people who don't support queer people, y'all realize, like, we're just trying to love who we want, right? This should be a very basic right. But, of course, this message is coming from the characters in the show, who are all, like, I'm not gonna say the least likely, but it's a little bit of a, like, hey, look at these. These are the, you know, sort of on the bench allies characters. Well, it's difficult to explain. The premise of the show is very difficult to explain. This is just a funny postcard that's like, aw, look, cute characters saying affirming things. Very nice, very lovely. Alright. Next, bookmarks. Okay. So here's obviously the crew walking along, holding pride flags and everything. It's quite adorable. God, I'm horrible at narrating. What the fuck? And here's another one of Asmodeus, who we showed off earlier on one of the pins. Being a little tease. I'm horrible explaining all of this. Oh my god, I feel so ashamed. Okay. Final one. And this is the one that was like, okay, I just have to get this. It is a gorgeous and extremely large print of Sallie May, who is the trans character on the show. Mentioned her earlier. She's the sister of Millie, one of the main characters. If you're wondering why there's a little golden scribble here, it's actually an autograph from the voice actor for her. So this is signed by the voice actor for Sallie May. If you look up here very closely, you can see the trans flag in the sky. It is just gorgeous. I kind of feel like I don't want to upload this just because of how poorly I explained everything, but I have to. I dedicated time and, well, not really anything else, but I dedicated time to opening this and recording it all, so I feel like, okay, I'm obligated to at least somewhat try and post this and fudge. I'm fumbling all of the words. I'm just floundering around on the words right now. Oh well. Guess I'm gonna stop the recording here then. 'Cause nobody wants to see the rest of this murder cabin. Seriously, this is the fucking perfect place to kill someone. I mean, God. I'm literally right next to like 5 different saw blades. Holy shit.